From the moment I saw that dress, I have been obsessed with it. And I've tried to make it so many times. I've lost count. Then I tried to do diagrams and I measured all the pattern pieces. So this is the total. The fabric was ordered successfully. I cannot wait. I am so excited. Forget the stairs, man. There's a lot of them. All right. Oh, a pin. Oh, how lovely. Wait. There's a message. Is my address here? The design. Oh, I can see it. I love it. Machine washing is phosphate free. Okay, I read this. They gave me a little pin. How cool! Oh, how lovely. Now to the fabric. By the way, this is not sponsored. I do have an account, and this is my original design. What is this? Thanks. Spoon Flowers offers the word wash your fabric. Oh, come on, I'm too impatient. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all. Y'all! I thought I was gonna need a measuring tape. Y'all, she is perfect. She is beautiful just the way she is. Look at her. It's a bit sheer, but that's why we have petticoats and linings, friends. Obviously, I couldn't get a thicker cotton because I'm cheapity cheap, and this was the cheapest fabric alternative they had, but let me see how it looks. What was the sound? Please replay that. Ooh, yes. Yes, I like. We approve. Can we just appreciate that it is the perfect shade with the lining underneath? Can we appreciate it? Because I certainly do. Okay, this is going in the washing machine right now. I'm too impatient to wait. Honestly, who needs the red carpet when you have 5 yards, custom printed, striped Lizzie Bennet fabric? Is this what 5 yards of fabric looks like? I could get used to it. Into the washing machine we go. Please don't drag. I feel like a friggin' Russian Grand Duchess. Yes. All right, friends. Huzzah! The pattern pieces have all been cut out in the course of 2 evenings because I am busy and I am tired. But yesterday night off camera, I also cut out the night before yesterday night, actually. I cut out my lining pieces. So here they are. Here they are in all their glory. We have sleeves. This was the skirt mock-up, waist not, want not. a bodice, and what is this? A bodice again. Yeah, you get it. You guys get it. I'm gonna do the Makara Tours thing where I'm gonna sew these all together, and okay, I'm gonna figure out how to sew these together. Okay, I'll do partly Makara Tours thing where I will thread mark the top of the bits that have the neckline, like top like this, and not this part though. I'm gonna thread mark only the parts that are gonna show up on my neckline, so that on both pattern pieces, on both lining and pattern, so that I can then stitch them together precisely. And like, hold on, let me demonstrate. What I am going to do with this is I am probably going to take this piece, and I am going to stitch it just at the top, and then iron that and turn it like so. And it's kind of a flat lining, but I think the top will end up being much neater because I suspect that's what's been done to that dress. So I'll start thread marking things. Future Marjorie coming in a very much of a hurry, telling you that I thread marked all of the tops of most of the pieces, like thread marked bottom of the sleeves, top and bottom of both the bodice like crossy thingies, and top and bottom of the center back pieces. And I also wanted to tell you that the fabric took much longer than expected because I was stupid and I thought it was going to arrive in 3 days. It most certainly did not. It arrived 10 days later, which is fine, but I'm very impatient. Also, cutting out the fabric, I just want to share this with you. Like, anyone who's ever done anything with custom printed fabric or very expensive fabric will understand. I was terrified. Like, I started measuring the stripes and I started measuring, does this lay correctly? Because as I suspected, I did not have much room for error, and fortunately all the pieces came out looking how they should have been. Thank goodness, thank you. I mean, I did my equivalent of taking 2 shots of vodka before cutting it, which is turn on any Austen adaptation that I feel like turning on, and this time it was 2020 Emma. So I'll update you today when I start actually sewing the bodice pieces together. What I am doing in this clip is I am stitching the tops of some layers together so that then I can iron them and it looks nice and seamless on the outside. I really like this method. I encourage everyone to try it. All right, friends, excuse the garbage lighting. I'm just gonna run you through what I did. I did the little stitchy thingy. I'll show you better. These are the 2 sleeves here. And I also stitched, I don't know if you can see, bias pieces underneath here together, and then basically the whole bodice is together. Now I have to try this on tomorrow because there are darts in the front that have to lay very specifically like this, and I have to do it on me. Little pet peeve, perfectionism. I realized that the stripes on the back were running not at all like the stripes in the reference picture were, and I tried to start with the embroidery design, but I think I'm just gonna like construct the dress, wash this, and start fresh. Then waistband has been made, the really cute detail in the center that will go this, I think, yes. And the back portion of the skirt has been hemmed. The hem for this is done, like 50 something inches, not 58, and I French seamed the panel where I joined these 2 together like so. Nobody will see it, and the front part of the skirt was left untouched. Fun fact, I had to recut the side back piece like 3 times because the stripes weren't running well. Yes, I'm such a perfectionist. Anyway, I'm signing off for today, but yeah, I really got in the zone and I filmed practically nothing. Sorry. All right, friends, this is what we have so far. Obviously, it will be better. I have to take these in a bit, and this, I have to put snaps on this and on the side here. But yeah, I have measured the darts. Obviously these will be ironed and put better, but I just needed to see where they needed to lay on my body, and I'll double check with the picture, but it's good. Alright, so today I got done with all the hand sewing, or almost all the hand sewing that I had to do to fix the bodice. I felt all the seams on the inside. I split them in half. I didn't trim the seam allowances just because I thought that would be neater and just less bulky, especially when I come to do the embroidery on the back. But yeah, I tried it on after the fitting you saw and everything seemed good. Only a couple stripes are looking a bit funky because the fabric is folding, but I'm sure that they'll be fixed. I also hand stitched the darts down so that they would be very neat and crisp. Hopefully it'll be even crisper when I iron them, and hopefully they'll form this little V shape that hers form in the movie and everything will go smoothly. I'm really crossing my fingers because there's been a couple tiny small details in this dress that have already irked my perfectionism a lot. So yeah, hopefully darts do not betray me. I've not worked on the skirt, but I will get to that tomorrow. Hello friends, I'm exhausted. So today has been mostly skirt and sleeves. As you can see, I am now measuring the strip. This is all pinned. I'll double check with the picture, but I like mock pleated the back. This is gonna be Carter's pleated. I just did it to get an idea. I also stitched the sleeves. I stitched all of these seams, hemmed the front, and what else did I do? I French seamed everything on the inside of the skirt. So I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'm gonna compare this with Kira's dress. I love the look of this. I also did an oopsie with the waistband. Look, behold my big oopsie. Where's my big oopsie? So basically the waistband is cut in half right around here. And this goes like here, okay? Yeah. And it's short here because this is gonna be covered, and it's longer here. And my monkey brain thought, oh, why don't I make it like 2 inches longer than this? I should cut it down. And then my monkey brain remembered that it's because it overlaps at the waist. So I might have enough fabric down here, like excess. I definitely have enough excess, thank goodness, to make this other piece again. Which means I'm gonna have to rip out the whole waistband, but I don't mind because I tried to seam this together and I hate how it looks because it's just, it's irritating. Again, monkey brain thought this was gonna have to be like even bigger than this. Turns out it's like literally 4 inches, so let me update that. All right, strip is significantly smaller than what it was before. I think this is the right length. I'm also really enjoying the length of the back here. I did the dramatically running down the stairs from the guy you rejected and now secretly want to accept, but you can't tell him because, well, you rejected him. I can't, it doesn't, that was probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever done on camera. But the problem is that it doesn't show, but it puffs up like her does in the movie, but believe me. So I'm gonna, somehow, I get random Irish accents sometimes. So I'm gonna sew this down. Yay. All right, so here we have what we have so far. I have stitched the bias bit here by machine. Really like how it lays, and then I have back stitched the side folded closed, as you can see here. And I decided that for the hem finish, this thing that I'm doing right over here, which is like fold a hem over the hem and hem it quite literally, is the most bulk-free method I can use. So yeah. Hopefully I can get this and some cartridge pleating done tonight. I hope so. Friends, it looks like I have no neck. I'm exhausted. I only basically worked on the waistband because it was like a continuous, like after the last clip, it was like a continuous sew the waistband, rip it up, sew the waistband, rip it up, sew the waistband, rip it up again because it doesn't fit and it's the wrong length and it's the wrong, never again. Never again. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna make the other striped dress. Anyway, good news. I have to cartridge pleat the skirt, and I pinned roughly where the cartridge pleating starts. Can't speak, I'm sorry. But the folds should be minimum 3/8 of an inch, and this are 3/8 of an inch apart. What do you know? I don't have to mark the cartridge pleats, yes. So I'm gonna start that. Here we can observe our individual of Wild Margie struggling at her wit's end to pull a needle through the fabric. Splendid. And here we can observe the beast violently yeeting a pin onto her sewing table because she could not be bothered to move her arm. Marvelous. As you can see, the expression in her eyes is one of anger and frustration, symbolizing the deterioration of her sanity as time goes by. Even her head is tilted more sharply to the side, signifying that her eyes are being absolutely and completely done with this second row. Alright, this may be just me being a completely irresponsible seamstress and cutting my threads way too long, but anyone else? Just me? Okay, glad we had that talk. Alright, I'm signing off for the day because my bed is literally screaming my name, and I just discovered that I have to do a third row of gathering stitches. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. I sent pictures to my sister, who's my emotional support in all of this. Thank you, sis. I haven't even finished the second row. I'm so tired. I was going so slow, poking myself in the finger. So, help. Send hope. Friends, we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but indeed 4 rows of cartridge pleating. Let's crunch it up now. Help. Let's do this. May I ask, Margie, you looked exhausted last night, but why are you doing this to yourself? I mean, 4 rows of cartridge pleating. Dang! And the answer is very simple, my friends. I'm a perfectionist, and I noticed that just 3 rows was not going to be enough for my perfectionism. So, 4 rows it is. Also, very funny thing that happened last night. I realized, thank goodness, before I pulled the pleats, because otherwise it was going to be way too late to change this, that I basically, so the waistband goes over the floppy bit, like there's a bit like this in the front, and then the waistband goes that way. I'll put a picture here. And I stopped the front skirt at this point, that point of the like overlap in the bodice, and I kid you not, this is what happened while I was in bed trying to get some rest because I was exhausted. And this is what happened. So obviously this morning I remembered and I took measurements again, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. Alright, this is what we have so far. It peeks through, definitely. So what I think I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to stitch this to the waistband. I think and that I have no more machine sewing to do for this project, because cartridge pleated waistbands and skirts have to be hand stitched. I'm gonna hand stitch the sleeves in because I just watched Abby Cox's Victorian sewing tip video, and yeah, I just won't do that to myself. This project already been stressful enough, and then I have a button and a buttonhole to do, and I have sleeve seams to fall down, and maybe what I'm 100% sure I do is I'll go in here and I'll backstitch with white thread, like to make these secure, and then I'll cut off the green thread entirely. So yeah. We have an emergency situation here. I can't get out of the dress. I'm gonna have to redo, I know you can't see my face. I can't get out of this dress, this skirt. I'm gonna have to redo all of the cartridge pleating because, spoiler alert, you can totally see the threads. It is much more than 4 rows, and I'll need to do it in white stitching. I'm gonna have to rip it apart, so might as well do it the violent way. 1, 2, 3. I am thinking of crying, but I'm too busy for that. I'll update you later. I'm probably gonna leave off the skirt for now because I did enough of it already. All right, this is me checking in a couple of days after the last check-in. What I have since done, let me show you. I have finished this edge. I have backstitched the sleeves in, and I am felling them. I have also felled sleeves, and they are gathered at the top, right here, nice and lovely. And I have also modified my snap placement. I'm gonna see if I need one in the middle, I don't know, but I realized very quickly that I couldn't reach to the side and make it functional, and they weren't snapping, so I just did this so it matches the stripes. I still have not touched the skirt. Yeah, I'm gonna try. All right, I am now done with all the felling, and we can set this down. I am really this close to finishing the construction of this dress. Pick up Little Miss Devil skirt, and I looked up a tutorial on YouTube on how to do cartridge pleats, and I think I've solved my problem. Knock, 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 knock. Okay, wish me luck. I'll do this off camera because I'm really stressed about this, but also I feel like I should address the fact that I always wear the same dress. Yes, that is the truth. I always wear the same dress when I'm at home, because I'm not at home often. Like, I'm not at home all day, so I just wear this when I'm at home. Don't at me, it's comfortable. It is 11:30. I'm exhausted. Half of the cartridge pleating has been pinned because I have to pin this by hand. Look at how many pins. I'm gonna count these. I'm gonna have to see how many I can gather from my floor because I need a lot of pins for this. I'm gonna go fetch some more. My back is killing me. I've been hunched over cartridge pleating for more than 2 hours, I think. But finally, they're even. Let's pin that if I don't have all of these pins. There are no less than circa 108 pins. Boy, oh boy. And I say circa because I might have lost count. I'm so tired. I'm gonna start stitching. Or you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna go to bed because it's 5 to 12. I don't know how you say that. It's like 11:55. I'm exhausted. Yeah. But at least I got this off my chest. Good. Progress is being made. The cartridge pleating has stressed me a lot. And I think this is a great method because it doesn't show the thing. It's exactly how I wanted it, and the gathers wouldn't just do it for me, so I had to do it manually, and that's probably what I'm gonna do with most of my Elizabeth Bennet skirts. So I'm gonna have to suck it up. Friends, I have finished the cartridge pleating. I'm so excited. All I have left to do is do a couple of hems, right here, and just join the waistband to the thing, and should have blend and I just need to attach the button here at the waistband, which I have marked. Hold on a sec. There, right there on the other side, and I'll try everything on just to check the placement of the snaps over here, and I think I'll take a few snaps of that just to show you, but then this going in the washing machine so that I can have a clean base for the soutache embroidery, which soutache, I don't know. It looks like a soutache design, but it's most definitely embroidery. So probably I should call it embroidery for the embroidery. So yeah, pretty happy with that, how this came out. Look, these stitches. It took me much less than I thought it would. I'm pretty happy with them. Okay guys, yes, I got a new phone case because my clumsy self insisted on making my phone tumble and spending a lot of money repairing it. So as you probably heard, I hate this mirror. As you probably heard that sigh, the sleeves are too tight. This always happens to me. So I had to I had to pin the buttonhole tighter there. I had to pin the buttonhole much tighter there. It's okay, I'll fold this back in. I have pocket access, my 18th century pocket. And as you probably have noticed, I don't know if you can see with this phone case, but you cannot see, hold on. Okay, so there's this gaping issue here. I'll probably fix it by pulling it in over here because stripes match here. But yeah, the rest I would say I'm pretty happy with. I'm pretty happy with the skirt. The sleeves are really getting uncomfortably tight, and this thing happens all the time because this is too tight. I could just rip it. So I'm probably gonna rip the lining out. Yay. As you can see here, the waistband is also a bit uneven, especially if I pull it down. So I'm gonna like take this in a bit, and stuff has been pinned up here. Darts popping out. I'm probably not gonna rip the lining because, you know, I probably won't need to like flex my arms, but the more I flex them, the more it wears and gives in. Also, I hate this thing, this puckering. What is going on here? Oh, I think I know what's going on. It's my jumps. It's my jumps from underneath the dress. It's exhausting to hold a camera with this dress though, so I might actually Google how to. Anyway, oh, I hate this case. Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna get a protective case that doesn't interfere with my filming. We're gonna replace the snaps. I think I'm gonna put a snap right at the top here and one here, and I'm gonna try and make sure that stuff down here is properly pulled down because this tends to ride up and like do this. Ouch, the sleeves hurt. I'm gonna Google how to let out cotton. Hello friends, last check-in just to say bye. As you can see the footage of the try-on, it went great. I did all the alterations that I needed to do, and now I am moving on to the embroidery, and I don't think there will be, oh shoot, I forgot to stitch the waistband up, hold on. Anyway, I'll go stitch the waistband up because I had to take it in a bit, as you've seen, but for the rest, I think everything's okay, hopefully, and I'm moving on to the embroidery. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me in this project, and stay tuned for the embroidery. Bye!